Welcome to Total Financial Makeover with Debo at Dejana. Move from lack or barely enough to abundance. Renting to letting. From struggling to thriving. Blick to living the dream. Totally in control. Your head above the waters. Taking safe and superb financial decisions always.
Hello. Yes, you're welcome. It's another Total Financial Makeover with Debo Adejano and my co-host. Drum rolling. And her name is Rosemary Okurobo.
Okay.
So I'm an expert now at any Benin Delta name. Just
you've gotten
consulting,
it already. Okay.
How are you out there? I hope you've been enjoying yourself, and I hope that you've been catching up with us. If you've missed any episode at all, you want to go to the back episodes after this, okay? If you're watching particularly on our YouTube channel, we welcome you. If you are listening to us on radio, okay, from Abuja or anywhere you're watching on TV, from anywhere in the world, okay? So you're welcome to today's episode. What's our topic today, Rose?
Yeah, so today we'll be talking about winding up the year without remorse.
Winding up the year without remorse, particularly because this year has been interesting.
Honestly.
Has been very, very, very interesting. And you have to learn how to wrap up your year without regrets, without feeling bad that, what a year and all of that, because it's very important. One of the reasons why it's actually particularly important is it can affect your next year.
True.
If you don't handle how you wrap up this year. And you see, the thing is that it may look like it's bad for some people, and I can understand. But the main reason for today's program is to encourage you to stay on, because look, it's not the end of the road. Sure. And to tell you that, you see, I was at this place over the weekend, and the guy was just sharing how he lost his job during the lockdown and COVID issue. He lost his job. But he said the happy thing is that for him, currently, he has about 3 job offers that he's now trying to pick which one he should actually take on.
Wow.
So you can imagine when that guy lost his job, he could have been feeling like the whole world was crumbling on him. But here he is today, even before the end of the year. Okay? He has 3 job offers and he's trying to decide. So today is 25, for example.
25.
Today is Wednesday, okay, the 25th. And you can imagine of November. So it's just like few days. How many days to Christmas? I'm not even going to Christmas yet. This day is already eating rice.
Once it's December, then it's the season already.
It's the season already. How many days to the end of the year? That's like 6 days, right? November is how many days? Okay, November is 30 days.
Okay, November is 30 days.
Yes, and then so there are 5 days left to the end of November, and then December 31. So you can say 36 days, and this year will be a wrap. Okay, but I can tell you that a lot can still happen within those 36 days. So how do you really wind up your year without remorse? That is what we are here to discuss today. That is what we are here to discuss today. And it's been an interesting. So share with me, how has this year been for you? I mean, can you recall? Let's even recall a lot of the things that may put people in this kind of mood where they are remorseful, they are regretting, they are just mixed feelings and things like that. What are the things that has happened?
Well, as you all know, this year started very well. Everybody was moving along with their plan and they had their goals.
This year started extremely well.
Honestly.
People were very hopeful of a lot of things.
I was extremely hopeful because I had everything I was going to achieve and attain and planned.
Yeah.
But then again, March came and lockdown.
Whoa.
And everybody was thinking, probably it's just maybe 2 weeks, everything will come back to normal. Not knowing that to keep lingering from lockdown to coronavirus spreading, from coronavirus spreading to NSARS, from NSARS.
Wow.
And
now we are battling with insecurity. We are battling with
insecurities.
unrest. You know, you just be going somewhere. You just see some people running. I don't know. It's becoming almost like, I mean, particularly if you stay in Lagos, there are some areas you are just, you know, very alert when you are there.
It just needs to be extremely
Because
careful.
it's just like the whole place is some kind of unrest, and then traffic people they are already attacking
Right now,
people
I'm
in
even
traffic.
tired of social media, because if something is not happening somewhere today, it's happening there in the next 2 seconds. Yesterday's news.
Okay.
Yes.
Yesterday's news.
Yes,
Wow.
in Badon, where police and bikemen, or police and hoodlum, I don't even know, but I know we had that same thing last
in
week.
Lagos, yes. In Lagos last week,
Yeah.
all over the pockets of places like that. I think Lagos was trying to get rid of the Okada guys, and they were saying we are going nowhere and things like that. So much is just happening. So much is happening that if you are almost feeling like you are justified to be remorseful.
Yeah.
You are justified. You are almost feeling like that. I mean, so much. But you see, it's not going to help you. That's what we are here to discuss. It's not going to help you. That kind of feeling won't help you. It's not the best for you. That's not what you should be doing. So what should you be doing? Now, if somebody has actually lost their jobs and things like that, what are the things that you think that they should do? If you ask me, I will say, one, this is a time to reflect. A lot has happened, yes. I mean, I was telling somebody that this is like the fastest year that I've ever witnessed in my entire life. As in, I've never seen a year that has been as fast as this year. It's just been, like
so
you said, once lockdown happened in March, it was as if the year ended. Because before we realized that we are in November, end of November, before we know now, we'll be hearing Christmas jingle all over the place. We had not even finished, greeting ourselves Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, honestly.
You know, when it all started, we had not finished. So that is, yes, you may almost think that you have the legitimate right to be remorseful. But guess what? What you need to do is reflect.
Sure.
Reflect on what all that has happened. Did you have a job loss during this year? Was your salary cut during this year? Business maybe nosedive for you. You had a lot of plans, huge plans like Rose. You had huge plans for the year. But if you check your plan list or your wish list, if you put it that way, maybe a lot of it still remains unattended to, or they've not happened. Yeah, I mean, it could be like that. But you just need to reflect. Why? Because it is in reflecting that is your power. That's when you begin to see clearly. You know, when things are happening like this, it's good to actually calm down and reflect and say, okay, so what happened? You know, ask yourself questions. What happened? How did this happen? What could I have done better in this year? Even with all of these things. Because you know why I'm saying that? Do you know that there are people whom the year started, yes, everybody started the year. Then the year went bad, got bad for them also in April.
Sure.
Maybe terribly bad even. But as we speak today, they are well off. In fact, probably better than they could ever have been in their life. And they are probably thanking God for what happened to them even in March, April.
Sure.
You know, if you talk to a lot of those people, what got them to where they are right now, the happy state they are right now, is that when that was happening, they probably took time out to reflect and say, hey, what's happening to me? Okay, why is this happening? What can I do differently? I mean, okay, look at, for example, inflation rate in this country, okay? As at October is 14.23.
Wow.
14.23% inflation rate. The year started in January at 12.13. So 12.13 in January and 14.23. Under 10 months, we have recorded about 2.1%
increase.
2.1% inflation increase under 10 months. That is huge. That is huge. Such that the average inflation rate we've witnessed for this year now has been like about 12.78%. Wow. You know, the implication of that, let me paint the picture so that you better understand it. If you had 100,000 naira at the beginning of January, 1st of January, what you need to have right now to still be able to have that value of that 100,000 naira is about 112,000 112,780. 112,780. An
780.
extra 12,780 should have climbed that money. How many investments do people do and they make net 12 point something percent in 10 months?
10 months.
Probably not so many. Not so many. So meaning that a lot of people, even this year, their value has actually gone down. I'm sure that we need to go on a break now.
There's so
And
much to say.
when we are back, there's so much. When we are back, we'll be reflecting on what Rose will be sharing with us. What else? After reflecting, after taking count, after reviewing, okay, your what got you here, why you found yourself here, what can you do better, what's happening around you. After taking that recognizance survey, kind of your environment, what next do you do? We'll be right back after this short break.
Basama Landlord Direct is an initiative of Basama Real Estate Cooperative Multipurpose Society Limited. It is one of the membership routes available to join in the cooperative.
On this platform, carefully curated real estate rental income projects and others are offered to low-budget real estate investors like you and I to participate and enjoy the return available with as low as 25,000 naira. You can actually secure a fractional slot of investment on offer and proceed to enjoy real estate return as prescribed.
Everything that needs to be done can be done on the platform, including paying for your fractional slot via Pay Start Payment Limited. Investors can pick the Pay Later option while filling out their investment on this platform.
You actually don't need $1 million to invest in real estate when it comes to the Basama Landlord Direct platform.
You've heard it all from Chrissy and Lekon. That is exactly how Brefi run. Enjoy the platform. Go ahead and start investing. You stand a good chance. Let's make real estate money together. Welcome, board. Welcome back from break. Yes, welcome back. This is Total Financial Makeover, still with Debo. And I have with me my co-host, Rose Okurobo. So, the numbers to call, okay? The numbers to call. You want to call us, find out about what we've been talking about. Particularly, I want you to go view, after this episode, go view the previous episodes. You have a lot to learn and some things to gain. So for our listeners in Abuja, you're listening via the radio, or for people watching us on TV or on our YouTube channel, Debo Adejano is our YouTube channel. Conversation is also going on Twitter at Debo Adejano. You want to join us right there and continue this conversation. So the numbers to call are 070 863 44745. I'll call that again. 070 863 44745. And the other number is 080 954 99168. I'll repeat that again. 080 954 99168. Those are the numbers. Go call us and let us hear what do you plan to do. We've talked about reflecting, reviewing, taking a recognizance of what has happened, just looking at scanning your environment, looking at the situations, pondering over things, that's the first thing you want to do so that you don't end this year in remorse, because it shouldn't be for you. Now,
so our money quote
for today
is: one man's remorse is another man's reminiscence. One man's remorse is another man's reminiscence, by Ogende Nash.
Okay.
So we also have another one. So we have two for today. Remorse is a violent indigestion of the mind.
Wow.
Remorse is a violent indigestion of the mind.
Wow.
By Ogende Nash.
The same guy.
The same person.
I think that he's just so hard. So remorse is a violent indigestion
Of the
mind. Meaning that really it's of the mind. It means your mind could not just accommodate or process things. So you're having indigestion. That's what remorse is. It's very toxic.
Yeah.
Because indigestion is not healthy in any way, And it says that, hey, somebody else's remorse is another person's reminiscence. Meaning, hey, look, it is depending on how you're looking at it. That's why reviewing is very important. You need to review the situation. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And if you really look closely, you will be able to observe. What else can somebody do apart from reviewing in a period like this, in a moment like this?
Yeah, apart from reviewing or reflect, you should relearn. Relearning is a very important aspect because this COVID has really unveiled so many things. Before, no man, people didn't really take digital aspect or the technology as anything important.
In fact, I can remember that when you even call people for meetings and say, let's have it on Zoom. There's always an excuse.
Yes.
The why not physical and all of that. But now that has changed.
Yes, it's a very important aspect. If you want to go to, if you are getting an employment in any workforce or environment, they want to know if you are Zoom inclined. Can you use your Zoom? Do you have your Zoom on your phone? And this technology now is, I don't know how to explain it. It's going wild because of this COVID period. So relearning the things that you know before, checking them out and trying to be sure if this is what is still in place or they've gone to a higher level or they've stepped up from what you know to what you don't know. So I think relearning is an aspect. Like if you're a salesperson and you know salespeople will always want to go outside, meet one-on-one. Now, I don't think anybody wants to even see you. So right now, we make use of the Zoom or if it's the WhatsApp video call to do your meetings and every other thing.
So the digital space, more or less, how to get your lead generation, your engagement,
everything
all of
is
that,
digital.
trying to convert your customers, everything has mostly moved online, mostly moved online. So you need to learn the game of how to sell online as a salesperson, for example. We all need to learn how to do whatever we do right now in a remote way, A lot of people are also learning how to work remotely. You know? Because for some people, it's not so easy to stay at home, seeing their bed and saying that they are working. Some people just don't. I mean, someone like me, for example, I usually like to go to a place that I can work and say, okay, I'm going here to work. If I just stay in one place or a place that is so convenient and cozy, distractions may be so much, distraction may be so. You need to start to learn new things. Interesting. So you know what? If you found yourself in a situation where it's almost making it look like you should regret, what we are saying is, hey, don't do that. Reflect, okay? Review on what is happening, and then try to identify the things that you need to relearn. Maybe there are ways that you know that things are done before. Things no longer work that way anymore. So what are the new ways? The new normal, So start to relearn. If you are, whatever you are in, because your financial goal, achieving your financial goal is very, very dependent on being able to achieve things in life. It is when you have a job and you are doing well at it that you get paid, you get remunerated sufficiently enough to be financially free. So that's why we are really talking about the state of your mind right now. Winning starts with the mind, and you need to be able to address your mind. You need to avoid that indigestion that guy said. Because, and he said remorse is indigestion. You don't have to be remorseful in any way. So, after you've tried to learn new things, the next thing now is to remap. Re-strategize. Remap. Re-strategize. Now, come out to say that, okay, fine, this has not worked. That has not worked. This now works and all. How do I go from where I am now to where I want to be? Okay, I need to take these courses. I need to attend this program. I need to apply to these places. If you've lost your job, I need to apply to these new places and all. And these are the kind of expertise that I'll be pushing forward that can put me in a better stead in that area. Those are the things you want to start to do. You want to re-strategize, you want to replan yourself, you want to remap yourself, and then you can know that, okay, I'm now set to take on the advantages, the opportunities that I can see in the market space. So it's not enough to just reflect. You need to learn, relearn, there are certain things you need to learn right now. Haven't harmed yourself with new knowledge. You then need to retool, replan, replan your strategy, re-strategize, okay? And then thereafter, what happens?
You relaunch.
You relaunch. So you take action.
Take action.
Basama Landlord Direct is an initiative of Basama Real Estate Cooperative Multipurpose Society Limited. It is one of the membership routes available to join in the cooperative.
On this platform, carefully curated real estate rental income projects and others are offered to low-budget real estate investors like you and I to participate and enjoy the return available. With as low as 25,000 naira, you can actually secure a fractional slot of investment on offer and proceed to enjoy real estate return as prescribed.
Everything that needs to be done can be done on the platform, including paying for your fractional slot via Pay Start Payment Limited. Investors can pick the Pay Later option while filling out their investment on this platform.
You actually don't need $1 million to invest in real estate when it comes to the Basama Landlord Direct platform.
You've heard it all from Chrissy and Lekon. That is exactly how Brefi run. Enjoy the platform. Go ahead and start investing. You stand a good chance. Let's make real estate money together. Welcome, board.
They are not everybody go through this process of reflecting, relearning, remapping, or even trying to relaunch. Most people, once you have received your sack letter today, you'll be like, okay, that's the end of the world. This even reminds me of
Just going to your closet.
just going to your closet and go and start thinking. When
Thinking
you are
nothing.
thinking that it's not bringing
No,
money.
worrying, you mean.
Worrying, okay. Use that word, worrying. It just reminded me of what I saw online yesterday.
Okay.
Of a guy that works at a radio station. I've forgotten the radio station. I think they gave him a sack letter and just in not less than 24 hours, the guy committed suicide.
Whoa. As in Nigeria?
In Nigeria, I've forgotten the name of the radio station.
Whoa.
Yesterday. And I'm like, why?
You see?
Why?
So you know what this can do? It can make you arrive at the junction of hopelessness.
Honestly.
And it is not true. It's a mirage. Like we said, I know people that this year has been their best year ever. And for a number of them, January, when everybody was crying, they had the legitimate right to cry. Probably because of salary cut or job loss. But as at today, in October, they are well off than they could have ever been. And they are thanking God that whatever happened in March, April happened. Because it pushed them into a better place. And how? How did they arrive at that better place? By doing some of these things we've talked about. So we said, hey, what you need to do. 1, reflect.
Yeah.
Okay, reflect. 2, relearn. 3, remap. And then 4, relaunch. The numbers to call again, if you are listening to us from Abuja or anywhere in the Federal Capital Territory or in Nigeria, or you're watching us on TV from anywhere in the world, or you're watching our YouTube video, call this number 070-86-344-745. Okay, and the other number 080-95-499-168. Remember, our previous episodes, we talked about a low-budget real estate opportunity that you should be tapping into. I want to encourage you, even in the advert, that's what was shared. You want to go to that website and ensure that you benefit from what is in the offering there. Yes, it will definitely meet your requirements. I can bet you on that. So, what needs to be done? Still find strength to get up and go. That's what you need to do right now.
That seems to be very difficult for so many people.
Well, but you see, that's what they need to do.
Yeah.
I haven't done all of this other reflect, remap, relearn, remap. You need to relaunch. So you need to find strength somewhere. You need to pull yourself up somehow and find strength to go. For me, as someone of faith, this is a time to pray. You know, if you think you lack that willpower, you can go into your closet and pray, and then you'll be energized, you'll be strengthened, okay? And you can even get better clarity and stuff like that. So if you are someone of faith, this is time not to relent. Take it all to God in prayer, and then doing all of these things, it would definitely help direct your steps, and you will be better off, because all things work together for our good. So we can make this also work together for our good. It's been an interesting moment today.
It really has.
And I want to hope that people have enjoyed. So for the rest of the year, we're bringing something your way that is very unique next week. Okay, we'll be sharing an opportunity. You don't want to miss it. So stay tuned and ensure that you're part of this program next week. Again, also, we encourage you to ensure that you sign on to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Debo Adejano TV. That's the YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. There are loads of very educative, very informative, very useful materials there. You want to go right there and just binge on it. Just get yourself popcorn and whatever drink of your choice, soft drink of your choice, and just relax and learn. Remember, part of what you need to do is relearn. The YouTube channel, our YouTube channel is an opportunity for you to relearn. Thank you very much. Rose, you want to say your goodbye before I wrap up?
Well, the only thing I have to say is if you are there, I'm talking to you, and you feel these words, this year is I don't know how to put it, as taking you off your feet.
It's like -1. Some
Minus
people say
1,
2021 should just do and come. Gary, we are tired of 2020.
If you are the one, I think this is for you. So please just take your time, sit down, reflect, rethink, remap, and relaunch.
Thank you very much. So that's it you've heard from Rose, and that's just what I've got to say again. Don't let indigestion be your lot, by being remorseful. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. You can gather yourself together again and go at it. Set your goals again. Just this remaining 36 days of the year, a lot can still happen for you. I'm telling you, a lot can still happen. So don't give up. It's not over until it is. Okay? And it's not. This year is not going to be over until the midnight of 31st of December. So don't give up on 2020. A lot can still happen. We'll be waiting in the wings to hear from you about the positive things that you're able to achieve. Please make sure you reach out to us. You can drop the comment in the comment box when the things start rolling in and good things start happening to you. Let us know that we're a part of it. Till we come your way another week, I remain yours sincerely, your financial jailbreaker, escape crusader, and the emperor of the Sack Your Landlord dynasty.
Okay.
Debo Adejano. Say thank you.
Welcome to Total Financial Makeover with Debo Adejano. Move from lack or barely enough to abundance. Renting to letting. From struggling to thriving. Blick to living the dream. Totally in control. Your head above the waters. Taking safe and superb financial decisions always.